Right, here they start to come. An old steam one there. Right, lovely, isn't it? Oh, an old man. Grundens. Left hooker, Thames Trader. My dad had one of them. It's an old Bedford, I think. Still down. Yeah, the old Scammell. Bigfoots. Beautiful. So we've been sitting quite a while waiting for them. It's now 10 to 8. 2 or 3 went by, and then there was nothing came along until all of a sudden that little crowd. And there we are, some more coming now. Trouble being on the wrong side of the road, but there you go. Another couple of army ones. They're lovely, aren't they? They just pooed along, you know. They're like brand new motors, aren't they? Yeah, another bit of smoke out of them, trundling along. Yeah, it's good stuff. Bit of a gap now for some more to come. And that's a little bit of an incline there. It's not steep by any stretch of the imagination. But some of the old ones will have a little, they'll know they're on it. You know, yeah, so my interest in all this is I'm a lorry driver, as you may know, you may not know. Been at it a long time. I first started driving trucks in 1975. TK Bedfords, D-Series Fords, Thames Trader, the old Thrupney bits, the FG Leylands, and that sort of stuff. So, and my dad was a lorry driver, and that's how it all started for me. So, this just brings back memories. I think there's some more coming now because the 3 guys over there are obviously spotters as well. Yeah. This is the London to Brighton historical. Got to get this right. Historical, vintage, commercial, London to Brighton rally. And this is the A23. And on just the Pearly Way. Just behind me, which I will get a look at a bit later, is the Battle of Brighton Memorial thing. Because over to my left over these places over the back of here, this in its day was Croydon Airport, which had quite a impact on World War. That's the downside, I'm afraid. Yeah, an impact on it with World War II, the Battle of Britain. And there's the big memorial just behind me, which I will get a look at. It's the only problem in it, you know, you'd like to sit in a secluded little shell, but if I close the windows up, it wouldn't be such a good picture of, would it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe give it a try. Let's cut some of the noise down. Windscreen's fairly, turn that off. Windscreen's fairly clear. There comes another old motor now, look. Try and press that on there as well to get a better view. There we go. Fox. All by himself, that guy. Little Morris 1000. Yeah. Sweet. I'll take this charging lead out for a minute. can just rest that there and not move a muscle. Damn it. Go up there a bit more. No, I haven't got to hold it now. Yeah, so that's looking through the windscreen. So maybe that's a good. There's another, look like a furniture van. Oh, and an old ERF Abels. Yeah, they used to do the furniture removal. Yeah, I remember them from years ago. An old ERF. It's blocked out by a Volvo. An old bus. I think it's a Leyland. I'm not 100% sure. I think that was a Leyland. My memories goes a little bit on some of the names and that. On the background, the fan going away, do we? Yeah. So we just wait for some more to come through. Yeah, it was quite a natural progression for me to become a truck driver, lorry driver. So my dad was a lorry driver, had his own business, and grew up with my dad, sitting in the cab with my dad and helping him repair the lorries and mess about, and used to go with him school holidays and school breaks and all the rest of it. And it was kind of natural, really, for me to move into it when I was able to do it. I started off as a sheet metal worker, apprentice, £5 a week I got. 1970, I left school at 15. There's a couple of Morrises. GPO, post office. I think that's an Austin. 100% sure. Yeah, so it was a natural sort of thing for me. Yeah, my wages £5 a week when I was 15. Yeah. Wow. So, yeah, so 1975 I started to drive 7.5 tonners, and it moved on from there. What did I do? Yeah, drove loads of different companies and stuff. In 1980 I became a London bus driver and did that for 9.5 years. I didn't drive the RTs. They stopped the last ones in service about 6 months before I joined in February 1980. I think that's what was said at the time. So yeah, I was on the RMs, moved up to the one-man buses, Leyland, DMSs, Titans, Olympians, Leyland Nationals, the coach type ones, looking like coaches. Used to do the Sunday trips down the coast as well on the buses when they were trying out the new, was it a Cummins? The new 10-litre engine, but I can't remember what it was now. Yeah. And then I did, while I was a bus driver, I did the Knowledge with London Black Cabs. I didn't get through it. I was on it for about 2 years. And I quit, as most people do. Became a driving instructor when I was on the buses. Got through that. I was doing that for a number of years. I had my own driving school. Recession kicked in and put the kibosh on that. Mortgage, 2 kids, wife and all the rest of it, you know, no work. That came to an end. And then I went on the coaches. Worked with Clark's of London. Very great, excellent firm to work for. Brilliant in those days. It's now belongs to National Express nowadays. I think it's probably a year, 18 months ago it was brought out by National Express. So yeah, they were a great company to work for. I learnt a lot from them. I became a driver trainer on there, and worked there for a good number of years. European work and all the rest of it, around London, all the rest of it. There's another 2 or 3 vehicles coming through now. Oops, I don't want to knock that off by doing that. Beep, beep. I don't know what these ones are. Very old. Oh, it's a that one's a Thames trader, the red one, or a Thames of some description. It's to be Thames traders. So get that a bit bigger. No, you don't want to see me. You don't want to see. Oh, lovely old Bedford there, look. And there's a couple of support vehicles. And the Isle of Man, that one. Yeah, so not quite level, that is it? I'm rubbish at this videoing game, as you can probably tell. Yeah, left the coaches and I worked as a civil servant after that. I was a driver, worked for the government, and got made redundant from there. Then went back onto lorries and that, and coaches, and did all the class 1 stuff and all that. How it comes in. Is that a Bedford? That's a Bedford, I believe. I used to know them as the S type, but I believe there are several different types. Yeah, Bedford. Lovely. Don't know what that one is. There we have an old Scamel. Oh, the old Scamel, look. Breakdown Scamel. 20-ton lifting capacity, that one. See, up the hill they're struggling a little bit, don't they? They keep going. There's not a bit of smoke out of them, hardly. They keep going. Yeah. So yeah, so we've gone full circle back onto the lorries and that, and yeah, I drive nowadays. I got off the Arctics about 5 years ago. Got no interest in Arctics, driving them anymore, none at all. And now I drive an 8-wheel tipper for a skip hire company with some Muckaway and hardcore and fines and that kind of gear. We're just, there's four tippers on the company, and we're just like a byproduct of what they do. Basically, we get rid of what they do. They bring in, they bring it in, sort it, and we take out certain parts of it to certain places, and then other lorries take it somewhere else and whatever. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to nowadays. I'm 67 now, and I'm hopefully going to retire, because although I love the trucks and the driving and all that, I've had enough, basically. Getting up at 4:30, you know, just when I get home I'm tired, basically. That's it. So yeah, we'll see a few more coming. I'm off out somewhere else today. I'm going down to Lingfield and the cow pie rally, farmers thing. I've never been before. I've seen things on telly about them, the farmers shows and that. It looks quite, oh, the sun's coming out now, that's lovely. Yeah, so Be different, be interesting. I'm on my own. My wife didn't want to go. No, go to that. She'd rather go to the shops. So that's what I'm doing. But that they start till 10 o'clock, and it's now nearly 8:05. So I've got a bit of time here. I can have some fun with the trucks here, and then I can go down there afterwards. I've got my bag and my bit of lunch with me and that. So we'll have a walk around there and something different. That's what it's all about. Just doing something different. Just to yeah, just do something different. Never done it before. I shall spend most of my time buying food, probably. You know, they got the farmers market things there, and the stalls, I believe. You know, get some strong cheese and some bread and stuff like that. And yeah, so we'll probably go out there intending to spend 20 quid and spending about 50. Well, here comes another little three-wheeler. Look at that one. No idea what it is. Bit before my day. Lovely little thing, isn't it? Poodling along there, just humming along. Yeah. Great. They're a bit slow in coming through, you know. When I've been here before, they normally come through pretty quickly in succession, you know. They're it's to say it's, you know, gone 8:06, and they're supposed to have started at 7. The first one didn't come through till about 20 past. Then there was a big gap till about 7:45, then a few more came through, and they've sort of petered out a little bit now. I don't know whether maybe some haven't come this year. Who knows? You know, you're not to know, are you? Unless you go up to the start point at Crystal Palace, and then you'll see who's there. But yeah, so it's Sunday the 8th of May. Next Sunday, the 15th, I am going to be involved. Well, not involved, but I'm going to London to Brighton mini run is on. But that's starting from Cheam, from Non-Such Park in Cheam. There's another support vehicle for someone. A D series Ford. And this is what I started to drive in 1975. The D series, that's probably a D500 or something like that. Yeah, it hasn't got it on the side of it. A lovely old one there, look at that. Yeah, the ones that I started to drive were the D300s. But they went up to the D1000, I think. I remember seeing them. Used to work in a place, chemical place, and they used to, this company, regular company, every day they're there, like 8 or 9 lorries come in, bringing it from the docks. I think out of Dartford way, somewhere that area, the resin stuff and all that. And they used to come in, so I was forklift driver, and yeah, we used to unload them and move the lorries around while the guys were in the canteen and all that. They didn't mind, they loved it, you know. Yeah, used to try and reverse the Arctics. I was only about 17, something like that. Yeah, used to try and reverse the Arctics in there and all that, and if it was a bit tight, we used to put a forklift, when they're empty, put a forklift under the rear underrun bar of the what is an old car? Is that a console? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, lift the back up and reverse them around the corner. So that's how we used to get them around. But, yeah. Anyway, I think this is drying up a little bit now. So I think I might call this a day. There's not many coming through now, they're very slow. I hope you've enjoyed that. listening about my my life. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to call that a day because they're just not coming through as fast as they normally do. Might hang around for a bit more. But I don't want to bore you anymore with my talking. So, if you watched, thank you.